Hello to my Libras. All right, Libras, let's get right into it. Let's see what's in your cards. Happy full moon. Happy full strawberry moon. Hopefully you all are having a relatively stress-free week this week. Libras, let's get into it. Let's get into it, Libras. Somebody is watching you. Somebody is watching you. I saw that King of Wands there. Someone is really watching everything that you do. They're watching everything that you do, Libras. Let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards. So you are definitely making an impact on a lot of people, Libra, with your fair-minded self, right? With your diplomatic self. I love it. I love it. I love it. Libras, keep on being fair-minded. Keep being diplomatic. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I've already prayed over your cards. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's do it. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Here we have the Four of Wands. Here we have the Six of Wands. Here we have the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and also the Three of Pentacles. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Source is going to make sure you are financially independent, so you're not carrying the weight of the world of two types of energies on your shoulders. Here we have the Six of Wands, right? So there's a fire sign and also earth sign, or it could be two earth signs that are connected to something. So yeah, we have, 4 and 6 obviously is 10. And so, and then also we have also the Eight of Wands, that source is saying, and then we also have the Three of Pentacles. So you're financially independent. So there's nothing that you need from some energies that want you to carry the weight of their world on your shoulders, meaning the weight of their insecurities, instabilities, their aggressions, their opinions, all of that other stuff on their shoulders. Remember, you all are ruled by Venus, right? This is Queen of Cups here. Remember, you all are ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. It's also the planet of, it's a peacemaker planet, right? But the dark side of Venus is the planet of disruption of peace, and it's also vain and vengeful. So you're not interested in aligning yourself with anything or anybody that is constantly looking to judge and looking for differences with people. You're not looking to sit there and kiki and judge people about what kind of material possessions people have and don't have, or how people dress and what kind of money they have, or how they look, or who's prettier, or who's more handsome, or what kind of house or car people have, or who's healthier or not healthier, or who's this and that, and who got fired, or the friction disrupting people's peace, and how can people get sued, and who's competing against who's on us. You're not interested in that. Not as an air sign. Air signs, as you, Gemini, and Aquarius, are ruled by the element of air connects us with the heart chakra. So you move by your heart. That's that element of air starts the beginning of the higher chakra. So you're always looking for what you have in common in your connections with people. You're looking for equanimity and healing and forgiveness and those kind of things. And these energies here are removing from the lower chakras, right? So you're looking for showing compassion towards people and helping people to, pour into themselves. And you're looking for fireside chats and, how can we spread the love, and how can people invest in themselves, and how can we all get along? And they're looking for other stuff. How can we, cause people financial woes and this kind. You're not interested. Y'all not on the same frequency. So there's some energies that, like I said, y'all are just, it would be a karmic tie for you. And so source is making sure you're financially independent enough to stay away from those types of energies. And so these energies feel like, so there's an ending here. Like, so for you, and there's like I said, a choice that needed to be made, and you've chosen yourself. And so it's causing some kind of upheaval for a lot of people, because I feel like, let's look at your cards. I feel like there's some people who feel like, and I see you back in the saddle moving forward. I feel like there were some people who felt like it's their way or the highway, and they may be thinking they clapping and cheering and shouting, and that they victorious and they won and so on and so forth. And for you, you're saying you don't want any parts of that. You don't want any parts of that. You're compassionate towards energy. You're pouring into yourselves. And so here we have the Five of Swords here. And here we have the Three of Swords. And here we have the Eight of Swords. And everything is fine. And the Strength card. And the Empress card. Here's the Five of Swords here. Yeah. So, and then also the Eight of Swords here. Yeah. And then also the Three of Swords. Yeah. So it would be a form of self-sabotage to be connected to, you know, some energies, you know, that just don't know their own worth and don't know their own value. It would be a form of self-sabotage. And so sort of say everything is fine. Yep, everything is fine. You know, and so you've learned how to get away from energies that have an inability to control their passion. Yep, you learn how to cut ties with energies that have an inability to control their passion. That's the Empress card. So, yeah, when you're dealing with adults, there is no, it's you versus you. There is no competition. But that's how some energies see things. They see it, oh, we won against Libra. If that's how they see it, then that's how they see it. That is how they see it. For you, it's a win because Source is saying, you don't have to deal with that energy at all. You don't have to interact with that energy at all. So you don't have to deal with it at all. So, yep, you don't have to deal with the energy at all. You don't have to deal with it at all. So here we have the Two of Cups here. So Source is saying you got soulmate energy in your life. Here we also have the Page of Pentacles, the Devil card, the Temperance card, the Sun card, and the Eight of Pentacles. Here we have the Two of Cups here. Here we also have the Page of Pentacles here. So now you're using your fire. You're using your fire responsibly to pour into yourself. Here we have the Devil card. So I definitely feel like the devil will definitely try to play tricks on somebody's mind. It will definitely try to play tricks on somebody's mind, but it could feel like somebody has. But that's you. That would be you operating in the flesh, and so Source wants you to operate in the spirit, like see things from the highest frequency, not operating in the flesh. And this, again, master your spirit self. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. Source is saying you have at least 8 streams of income in you. Here we have the Sun card here. And so when you look at it, everything has revolved around possibly one energy in your life. And so you've made everything about at least one energy in your life, whether it was your mom, your dad, you know, like I say, you've given something so much of your time and energy. Now it's time for you to put something into yourselves, Libra, like make something else, your sun, moon, and stars, like make yourself pour all of that energy into you. So that's a good thing. Now it's time for you to be selfish when it comes to you. Invest in yourself and not worry about what other people think or what other people say. This is a time to give to you. This is a time to give to yourself, to pour into you, to pour into yourself. So, yep, here we have the Two of Pentacles. Yep. So, yeah, so somebody is at this point right here is just like, you're not masking anything. You're definitely not masking anything as far as somebody was dealing with some energies who were trying to pretend like they had more going on financially than they really did. That's what you were dealing with. You were dealing with some energies that was pretending like they had more going on. And see, they were trying to pretend like it was like a competition against you, like a versus towards you, you know. And some people feel like they may have won, but actually you really won. Source is saying to you, it gives you now more time to invest in you. So whereas now other people are going to realize, well, wait a minute, Libra, what a lot of people don't realize, Libra, is that you all being a fair-minded sign, moving from your heart chakra, the energies that they were fighting, the energies that felt like they were fighting over them, Libra, is now going to realize, now that you stopped fighting and things are coming to you easier because you're ruled by Venus, is going to realize, wow, everything is coming to Venus. And everything is coming to Libra. And Libra don't seem like Libra's living this exuberant lifestyle. That's because you're ruled by Venus, the planet of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. So now all of a sudden, doors are opening, artistic doors are opening up for you. People are inviting you to stuff like art galleries. You're meeting people that you've always wanted to meet. The very things that other people wanted access to, the doors are opening up for you. So take the blindfolds off. Take the blindfolds off. Yep. Here's the Five of Pentacles, and they'll be left out. They'll be left out because they could not differentiate between the two. They're so busy loving being in the middle of some kind of tug of war, but they're now being left out of your vault door. They chose to believe some things. Here we have the Six of Swords here. Yep. And so, yeah. So 888, they couldn't see anything clearly. So you moved on from the disappointment a long time ago. And so you're moving forward. Here we have Page of, and you're getting your strength back. So Source is definitely cooking up something for you. You're definitely getting your strength back. Here we have the Knight of Swords here. And you're moving forward. So yeah, so you're locked in and lazy. That's why Source is saying, and here you are on your throne, King of Swords. Yeah, you're on your throne. A lot of wonderful things are happening for you. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. And Source is making sure, again, you're financially independent. So this is good. Yeah, so if this makes sense for you, Source had to, this really is a testament to faith. Like, it's like you invested something, you poured a lot of yourself into somebody, and somebody didn't see your worth and they didn't see your value. And somebody who was jealous of you, Libra, came up against you to show whoever that they could take them from you, right? It's like a person that says, I can take them from Libra. And you got tired of fighting. You said, okay, all right, you know what? Hands off. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of making them my sun, moon, stars, everything. I'm tired of fighting. Yep, go ahead. And as soon as you did that, everything started coming easier to you. Everything started coming easier to you. You behind your vault door. It wasn't what they thought it was. It wasn't what the energy thought it was. You know, whatever the person thought it was, whatever the energy that went along with that, whatever they thought it was, and now things have become easier to you. They don't have access to your vault door. And now that you're not fighting, and at first it's going to be devastating for the energy that you put everything into. It's going to be devastating for them because they're going, well, you don't seem like this. Nope, that's not true. That's not true. You seem like you were conflicted. So I just said, I released you. It would be like you put all your sun, moon, and stars into a significant other. And they act like they were conflicted between them and their family, or conflicted between them and, you know, let's say y'all had a kind of, you know, understanding in terms of your relationship. Hey, you do what you want to do as long as you didn't bring dishonor, you know, as long as you didn't bring embarrassment to the front door, people not called in the house and all this other stuff. But they were conflicted, like something happened where they just could not control themselves in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And then you said, I'm gonna stop fighting. This is not a tug of war. All of a sudden, everything start coming to you easier when you start making everything revolving around them. You start regaining your strength. You start putting your energy and more of your energy into investing in yourself. Your money started getting better. Things started really coming together. Somebody found love in their life. You got a house. Somebody may have purchased a house here. You know, things started looking much, much better for you. Life started getting much better. Look, harvest time, money started growing and I mean leaps and bounds. Yep, you survived a lot of things that were, I'm trying to tell somebody, wow. Yep, Ace of Swords here. Breakthrough. Yep. Ace of Swords. And see for them, you know, their life, unfortunately, because they're outside of your vault door, their life may go another way because the very energies they thought the grass was greener on the other side, and they're gonna realize the grass is not greener on the other side. They didn't realize they were being used as a pawn. Yep. Here we have the 9 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. They didn't realize they was under some kind of mind control. You kept trying to tell people. Yep. Page of Swords. So it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in the cards. It's a lot going on in the cards. But because you're fair-minded, you'll help bring them back around to reality. So the story is a very powerful one. I look at your cards here, Libra, because it's all going to come full circle, believe it or not, because it's starting out where people feel like they're victorious, but the goal is for you is to learn how powerful you are and how things are going to come to you a lot easier. It's time for you to start investing in yourself. That's what Source really wants you to do, is really invest in yourself. Because somebody was using somebody as a pawn. But it's going to be like, until they feel like, until they realize they were being used as a pawn to hurt you, and you said, okay, I just release it. I release it in love. I release it in love. Here we have, you have the gift of not cognizance, but you have psychic knowledge about other people. Your peace is paramount. Somebody misses you. You deserve the best. Root chakra cleanse. Somebody apologizes for betraying you. Yep. It's time to open your vault door. Yep. At what age did your parents work on their shadow self? But pour into yourselves more. Wealth is within your reach. Yep. And so the new one is extra special. The throat chakra cleanse. Your well of joy is within you. Just leave them behind. Listen to your inner voice. Your ancestors are very proud of you, but don't cast your pearls before, energies that just don't appreciate you. Toss some things into a burning bowl, but keep moving forward. Treat yourself to a spa day. Your enemy's playing backfire. Yep. So ask Source for clarity. I definitely feel like there's some things you're wrapping up, some things here, and a couple of things you're wrapping up. So just keep in mind, when the moon is in Sagittarius, you're writing out a gratitude list. So whatever it is, you're closing out cycles, because you're right here at the 9 of Pentacles. So something is closing out. So whatever it is you're closing out, keep speaking it into existence. Thank you, Source, that such and such is closed out. Like, no matter what's going on, if you're waiting for something to come in the mail, in order to finalize something, thank Source that it's already done. If you're waiting for something else, like, for something, to put the final touches on something, don't just look at the calendar. Thank you that it's already done. Thank you that it's closed out, final. Like, it's just done. The deal is done to completion and a successful. Like, speak success into existence. That's what I want you to speak into existence. But it says signs all around you. Instincts are the messages from the inner divine. That's right. That's what you want to speak into existence. Don't just drop the ball because you like, well, I'm looking at the calendar and the full moon. I'm stressed out. Dig deep when that full moon, because anxiety is high around a full moon. Fire festival. Toss all that stress, all that into a burning bowl. Through flame and through song, they will rise a new dawn. That's right. That's when you really double down, Libra. That's when you really say, okay. Because there's some energies that's trying to use somebody as a pawn right now, to try to hurt you in some way. They're operating in flesh. And so the enemy, you got to remember, it's the devil that's appealing to other people's flesh. So you got to see it from a higher frequency, operating in spirit. Like, okay, God, I know that you're allowing something to happen. It's a message for you, for a source. It's trying to get a message through to you to increase your, trying to bring you into a much better life. So inner child, take care of that one. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to his deepest needs and feelings. That's right. Focus on that one. Because you can't be good for anybody else if you're not good and whole at all. So that's what Source is trying to tell you. Make sure you good from the inside out. So if there's anybody else involved that needs you, you good from the inside out. You whole and complete from the inside out. And that's what Source is trying to help somebody. You're going through a metamorphosis. That's right. 18. 1 and 8 is 9. Yeah. All right. So here's the questions for the moon in Sagittarius. Questions for the moon in Sagittarius. First question is, what is your heart yearning to learn and do? Second question is, where do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? Third question is, what are the main challenges on your path to your envisioned future? Fourth question is, are there ways to solidify your foundation for taking off, perhaps saving money so that you can leave your job and learning a new skill? And then last but not least is, are you on your path? That's going to be really important to know what path that you're on, because that moon in Sagittarius is all about putting together that list of gratitude. Now that you know that somebody's being used as a pawn, like this right here, game of chess, people want something to happen. They want to see, they want to see that they're hurting you. And so Source is saying, you're not giving in to that. You're following through. You're thanking Source all the way through to the very end. Thank whatever it is you prayed for, you thanking Source to the very end. Getting up with your routine, everything. You said you're going to cut ties with something that you may have been holding on to. You cutting ties with it. Here we have number 1. There it is. I am innovative. You are a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful, and will help you to get through rough times and reach success. There it is, number 1. There it is. That's what I have for you, Libras. Y'all are very fair-minded, but somebody's about to see Libra in full swing for real, because as fair-minded as you all are, somebody has had to deal with 2 energies that have shown you how vain and vengeful and a disruption of peace they can be, trying to make you look like you are the one that's hostile and argumentative. And so Source is like, you are flipping the switch. You just won the chess. You just won the game of chess. You won. And the way that you won is to say, you know what? I'm turning around. I'm leaving all of that behind. Y'all fight amongst yourselves. You swing the sword amongst yourselves. And that's exactly what they doing. You think you're going to use somebody as a pawn? Hey, I'm walking away from all. That's what you're saying. You walking away from all of it. And that's what you're doing. You walking away from it. So, and if they feel like they won something, hey, Source is already, you trust Source. That's why there's so much fire here in the cards, because you're operating in faith. You're not operating in fear. You see it from the highest frequency. You already know. So that is what I have for you. I will see you all in the next reading. All right. Bye.